Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Show boy, my account, that's AK Missing That Pro Boomer. In today's video, man, we got the video of the incident that caused Tom Brady to leave the New England Patriots, man. Hey, man, if you're new, man, hit that like button, subscribe, and share, man. We're on the road to 600 subs, man. We're at 30 away. You feel me? So hit that sub. Is it 30 away? Yeah, it is. It is, yeah. Hit that sub button. Actually, no, fuck that. We're gonna take a smaller time. The goal is, guys, let's try to hit 540 subs. That's only 10 subs. I know we can do it. Tell your family and friends about my channel, man. Comment down below what you guys want me to do. Comment down below what video you guys want me to react to next. Let's get to the video.
Thing you want it to be.
From the very first play, it was evident that this indeed was not the same old Steelers.
This is the new era of the Steelers. Steelers 70. It's not like the old Steelers, believe me.
From Notre Dame, two-time Super Bowl MVP, Joe Montana. Troy Aikman's the MVP. Jimmy Johnson.
So Tom Brady gets his first career start in the National Football League.
In the entire history of the NFL, there hasn't been a dynasty quite like the New England Patriots. Within a team, there certainly hasn't been the duo of a head coach and a quarterback who have been so successful, yet at the same time surrounded by so much controversy. A fairy tale would play out for sports fans every Sunday. They persevered and brought Lombardi after Lombardi home to Foxborough via their Patriot way. However, in between the parades and ring ceremonies, taking a deeper dig into this relationship, we find out the truth reveals some very bad blood. Although on the stat sheets, their bond seemed unbreakable, behind closed doors, it was the exact opposite of that. And the relationship between Bill Belichick and Tom Brady became even more toxic than you can ever imagine. So what's going on, guys? Your boy Mike here, and today we're going to take a deep dive into Tom Brady and Bill Belichick's history with each other, their triumphs and their tribulations, and what eventually resulted in a premature departure for a player that is widely considered to be the greatest football player of all time. If you could take a moment and consider leaving a like, subscribing, and turning on our notifications if you enjoy football documentaries like this, that'd be greatly appreciated. We also create TikToks and post on Instagram regularly, and other social media links are in the description down below. Now that we get all that out of the way, break!
Alright, god damn, nigga. Let's get to the damn video. Fuck.
The New England Patriots were attempting to become the first team to make 4 straight Super Bowls. However, a 42-year-old quarterback was outmatched by a head coach only a couple years older than him, someone who had been Tom Brady's teammate for 7 seasons. Mike Vrabel had effective weapons against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, and he defeated them by deploying a running attack paired with a defense to stop the Patriots' typically dominant offense. Vrabel's Titans even took a rare Tom Brady interception to the house, a miscue that would end up being Tom Brady's final play in a Patriots jersey. Vrabel, although not many realized it at the time, would be the hero to everyone who rooted against the New England Patriots as he stopped the dynamic.
Oh, they won? Oh, that was what? What year was that?
Duo of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. That loss would officially end the Patriots dynasty, as within 2 months those two men would no longer be on the same sideline ever again. After that loss, Tom Brady came out of the New England Patriots locker room quicker than he ever had. Then he would hover over a microphone where he fielded hundreds of questions over the years, many of which were directed at whether his time as a Patriot was done. That game was his final game at Gillette Stadium as a member of the New England Patriots. The Tom Brady of January 4th, 2020 had an aura of someone who was ready to get the heck out of Foxborough. Tom Brady would settle for smaller contracts throughout his entire career with the New England Patriots, and thus he should have been treated in a similar fashion as the late Kobe Bryant or Derek Jeter by finishing in the same place that he started his career, and he should.
But didn't someone said that he never really wanted to leave? Didn't it say like he wanted to retire as a Patriot? Wasn't it like that? He wanted to retire as a Patriot?
Have been treated like royalty, but behind the championship banners was a darkness that was cast on Brady's time in New England. Bill Belichick, as a football coach, displayed the rare ability to build a Super Bowl contender around a 6th round draft pick. Thus, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick became like that old married couple who had been eating at the same restaurant every Friday night, but their restaurant visit was instead a trip to the Super Bowl almost every year. Yet the rewards the duo reaped were grand. For Tommy and Billy, it was a 20-year head coach and quarterback partnership, which in the NFL years might as well be a 50-year marriage, but this journey was far from blissful. To most, the Brady and Belichick relationship seemed really good for years. Around the 13-year mark.
Hold up. So you're telling me the whole time, like, their relationship wasn't really that good? Like, because he's staying behind closed doors to, like, win a night, like, on the football field and all that.
Conflicts started to go public, and for these two pigskin lovebirds, the disagreements started to get ugly, and the first public argument was over Jimmy Garoppolo. In 2013, Tom Brady, at 36 years old, seemed to be quote-unquote washed and finished, as he only threw 25 touchdowns and had the lowest quarter.
In 2013, this nigga was 36? Damn, I ain't know that. That nigga still won championships after that too?
Quarterback rating of his entire career. Thus, Bill Belichick, just like the middle-aged housewife looking for a pool boy to meet her needs, drafted Jimmy Garoppolo in the second round of the 2014 NFL Draft. A young guy with loads of potential who had a quick trigger, speed, good mental makeup, and muscle. Yet, Tom Brady, who had voiced his opinion that he felt like he still had it, would back up his words by showing his mojo by snapping the Patriots' 10-year Super Bowl drought and beating the Seahawks in one heck of a game. Belichick would start to become a thorn in Brady's side, as he didn't trade Garoppolo for years, and that move prevented Tom Brady from getting a long-term contract. You see, Belichick, who wanted to have the power, held on to Jimmy Garoppolo, keeping him as a side chick, or perhaps he really imagined that Jimmy was the perfect guy to be Tom Brady's successor. Then on Halloween of 2017, it was announced that the New England Patriots officially traded Jimmy Garoppolo to the San Francisco 49ers for a second-round pick. A few months later, in January, ESPN revealed...
Right now, they could have kept Jimmy G. They could have kept him right now. They would have had him, but hey... They traded him, though.
The power struggle between Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, and Tom Brady. According to Seth Wickersham of ESPN, Belichick and Kraft met 2 weeks before the November 1st deadline to talk about their quarterback situation. Kraft put his Air Force One foot down and forced Belichick to trade Garoppolo, as he wasn't going to be part of the New England Patriots' long-term plan. Belichick, according to reports, was left furious and demoralized. After all, this was a man that was given quote-unquote full control over the New England Patriots roster and head coaching decisions, and was one of the few individuals in NFL history that was successful at not only being a head coach, but also building a Super Bowl contending roster masterfully. 1 month after that ESPN story was released, the Patriots lost to Doug Peterson and the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, even though Tom Brady put on quite possibly the greatest Super Bowl performance of his entire career, with a record-setting night, throwing for 505 passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns.
That's crazy. 505 passing yards, only 3 touchdowns. He probably should have like 5 of them. That's crazy.
There were even rumors suggesting that Bill Belichick even attempted to throw the game. You could cut the tension with a knife when Belichick spoke to his team after they returned home sans a Super Bowl trophy. During Belichick's remarks to his players, Brady made more eye contact with the floor than his own coach, and then he spent the spring away from the team. Tom Brady, after that loss, also began leaving odd comments on social media. But then in 2018, the team showed signs of decline. Yet to this day, Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick remain. More information came out in Ian Connor's book titled Belichick that was released in 2019, as it was written within the pages that Tom Brady wanted a divorce from his head coach. The quarterback was also quoted in Leibovich's book, Big Game, saying that he was fed up with Belichick's culture. At one point, Brady seemed like he was actually pleading the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
During the end of his Facebook docuseries, Tom vs. Time, when asked about his passion, he answered, "What are we doing this for? You gotta have answers to those questions." Then, when asked in Leibovich's book what his feelings would be if the Patriots released him, Brady said frankly, "They can do whatever they want." But with the Tom Brady and Bill Belichick relationship, it may have been strained for years. When Tom Brady had to undergo knee surgery in 2008, 1 year after a remarkable season where the Patriots went undefeated in the regular season and then lost to Eli Manning and the New York Giants in the Super Bowl.
It's crazy. I think the Patriots, Tom Brady, kryptonite is Eli Manning and Peyton Manning.
Elected to have the procedure done by the team physician for the LA Dodgers and the LA Rams, and thus spent a lot more time in Los Angeles and less time in Foxborough. This move led to a Yahoo Sports report that there was a disconnect between Tom and the New England Patriots. Then when those contract talks in 2010 didn't go well, it would start a trend that would continue until the day Tom Brady removed his Patriots jersey for the last time. Then we have to remember that time during Deflategate when Tom Brady stood at the podium all alone. During that time, there was no support from his head coach, even though Tom Brady had defended the front office during Spygate and other times during his career. Do you really think that Bill Belichick was blind to what was happening on the sidelines in regards to some underinflated footballs? Perhaps the straw that broke the camel's back was in the fall of 2017. Patriots were coming off of their 5th Super Bowl, and instead of talking about the Patriot way, aka Bill Belichick's way, Tom Brady used his spotlight to talk about TB12 sports and his book, The TB12 Method. Also, he then introduced the world to his own pool boy, his trainer, Alex Guerrero, who then Belichick made it aware to anyone who would listen that he was not a fan of Tom's new sidekick. Belichick then did.
I'm going to be honest, I feel like Tom Brady made Bill Belichick, to be honest, because now you see what Bill Belichick's team is now, 3-11, did eliminate from playoff berth. I mean, hey.
Did everything possible to prevent Guerrero's access by banning him from boarding Patriots jets, revoking his sideline access, and no longer allowing him to treat players other than Tom Brady at his exclusive office at Gillette Stadium. At the same time, there were still money troubles in the family. Brady, who deserved to get paid, once again sacrificed his paycheck to help build a team of winning.
Bro, he sacrificed at least $60 million to help the Patriots build a Super Bowl. So Brady could have had. He took less money to build Super Bowl
misfits under Belichick's cult. It was clear that Belichick's entrepreneurial skills would never be in Brady's favor. Tom's dad told Leibovich with ESPN that once Belichick found a quarterback who is better for $1 less, Tom will be done. It will end badly. In 2018, Tom Brady's contract was revised, and it included were $5 million in incentives, but he didn't earn them. The Patriots did go on to repeat for their 6th Super Bowl, but at this point, it was clear that the relationship had soured. Tom Brady earned Belichick another ring by doing what he does best, being clutch. With that victory, Tom had won 6 Super Bowls for the Patriots, but probably because of his age, he was not signed to a long-term deal for the upteenth year in a row. Tom Brady did end up signing his name to another deal, but when reading the fine print, it really was just a 1-year deal, although it was camouflaged to look like an extension. Brady did have control as he could void the deal at the end of the season. Thus, he found a real estate agent and put his Massachusetts home up for sale in August of 2019. So the writing on the wall read that the 2019 season would be Tom Brady's last in Foxborough. Although, as NFL fans, that was very hard to believe. How could a man leave the team that he won 6 Super Bowls with in the 20th year of his career? Well, following the 2019 season,
see, that's the thing. When people leave, fans know that they think like they just leave because for the money or something like that. Usually people don't even know the backstory. It could be something behind the scenes that the players don't want to talk about or they can't talk about. But usually they don't want to talk about. Fans say all this, burning people's jerseys on this bullshit. Until the real shit, you know what I'm saying? And then
season that ended with the Patriots again winning the AFC West, but losing unexpectedly in the early January wildcard game to the Tennessee Titans. Tom Brady met with Bill Belichick, and a source stated that the meeting ended in a quote-unquote blow-up. Hopefully the kids were at their grandparents' house that weekend, because then When Tom Brady sat down with Robert Kraft, there was the reassurance in the fact that Brady's time as a Patriot was done, as Belichick's years of brainwashing as an attempt to fully take over the New England Patriots had succeeded. Robert Kraft told the NFL Network about Brady's departure. After the ties that bound them together were cut, Tom Brady went on the Howard Stern show, but in that interview he didn't quite set the record straight and left a lot to be psychoanalyzed. Of Bill Belichick, Brady said that, "I think he has a lot of loyalty. Many wrong assumptions were made about our relationship or how he felt about me. I know genuinely how he feels about me. What his responsibility is as coach is to try to get the best player for the team, and he started to plan for the future, and I don't fault him for that. That's what he should be doing. That's what every coach should be doing." Tom Brady's father sat down in an interview.
Man, Tom Brady, bro. Come on now, bro. Tom Brady is too nice, bro. Come on now. He really could have really said some shit that he really could have, though, if he really wanted to, but hey.
Interview with Dell.
And what future the Patriots got now? Fucking Mac Jones? Come on now. The Patriots probably finna trade Mac Jones. They probably finna draft another quarterback. I'm trying to tell you.
Sonia Curry for the Raising Fame Sports Edition podcast. There he revealed that his son actually didn't have any bad blood towards his former head coach. Brady Sr. said that Bill's got a lot of responsibilities to keep the Patriots on track, and that it's a bigger responsibility than keeping Tommy under the hood. So both of them are mature individuals, and I really respect Bill's decision and respect Tommy's decision as well. I mean, I can't tell you the hundreds of times that Tommy has said Bill is the best coach in football. Inside the Belichick home, there may not be the nicest talk of Tom, especially when the Brady-less Patriots went 7-9 this past season, and while Bill and his girlfriend were at home watching the playoffs, as Brady's Buccaneers team was making a run for the Super Bowl, it led to some social media banter when a pro-Brady comment was posted on Linda Holliday's Instagram that said, "Too bad Bill let Tom go." In the week leading up to the 2020 NFC Championship, she clapped back with a comment that she should have had Bill Belichick proofread. Do you have all the answers? Evidently, Tom didn't score last night. Not once. Defense won that game. Were you even watching?
What? Tom Brady's the reason why the niggas had 6 Super Bowl rings in fucking in New England, Foxborough. Come on now.
I'm happy for Tom's career. Why can't you be? However, Linda, who you would think would understand the game a bit, was far from correct. As for Belichick, when asked on a phone call in mid-June if he congratulated Tom Brady on his 7th Super Bowl win following the 2020 season, he gave the typical Bill Belichick toxic the relationship was between him and Belichick. In April, according to ESPN's Seth Wickersham, he said, in 2018, following Tom Brady's MVP season in 2017, which led to the Jimmy Garoppolo trade, the standoff between Brady and Belichick led Bill to talk to the New York Giants, Washington football team,
Wait, what? Am I tripping?
and the Miami Dolphins about coaching there. Whether they ever really did hate each other or not, the football divorce became final on the oddest St. Patrick's Day of 2020. On a day when most of us were hunkered inside due to a brand new virus spreading faster than a wildfire, Tom Brady lightened the current affair conversations. Finally, there was something to talk about other than a pandemic when he announced that he was moving. A short time later, we all found out that number 12 would be wearing a Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey for the foreseeable future. The Brady and Belichick era, 20 seasons in length, was over, and Tom Brady went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to do what he had always done, win another Super Bowl. Belichick
He left and he went there and he won a Super Bowl. That is crazy. And that team was good too, though.
Finished 2020 with a losing season,
Brown
and is attempting to turn in all around and prove that he can develop a winning quarterback. One of his biggest challenges of 2021 will come as early as October 3rd in Week 4 of this upcoming NFL season. Tom Brady will visit Gillette Stadium and try to outduel his former partner in victories. This time, number 12 will set foot on the field as a visitor when Tampa Bay is scheduled to face off against New England, and we will see if the Brady way is indeed stronger than the Patriot way.
Hey man, look man, that was video of the incident that caused Tom Brady to leave the Patriots, man. Comment down below what y'all think of this, and let me know down below, man. Bring your bum account naps. I'm out.